I love the challenge in between Helen and Seripot. That is so funny. Here I am. Hello, hello. I need to put that here. Oh, that's why. Here we go. Hello, hello. Hi, Helene. Hi, Nan. I love that. Don't forget to get some time for yourself today. You are here early again. That's so funny. But yeah, it's not Ceramic Sky. I don't think I put Ceramic Sky theme. I don't think I put it in. I hope everyone had a nice Monday. I hope everyone had a nice Tuesday. Yeah, I don't think it's in there. Because I felt like it was maybe a little bit too cliche. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. And it's good, but it's still a bit like, you know. Yeah, no, it's not in there. Yeah, Gestural Village. Alicia Gestural Village. The Gestrals version of Alicia. Up. Oh, why did that not load? There we go. Okay, yeah, it's working. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to know which is which if I didn't check, so don't apologize. Don't apologize. You're all good. Ugh. I had a day today. I brought my mom to the bank, and it was a situation of like either I bring her by foot, so with the wheelchair, and I just push her to the bank, or I bring her by subway, and subway would be without the wheelchair. And I was like, we've been having so many subway issues in my city and stuff that like I didn't want to take the subway. I was like, it's going to take forever. We might get like I don't know how many issues and shit. Like I'm not doing that. And so we went by foot. The bank is like 30-40 minutes by foot, which isn't too bad if you're not pushing a human being on the wheels, you know, which is fine. But let's just say we went at like 1 p.m. We came back home, it was 3. It was almost 4. So I pushed her around for pretty much 2.5 hours, because we did get there early and the bank was closed, so we waited 30 minutes. I mean, we could get inside the bank, but the like part where you can talk to people was closed. So we waited for 30 minutes in the bank. And then like there was a bit of talking and whatever, so like I'll subtract an hour, but I took at least 2 hours to 2.5 hours of just pushing her around and walking around. And I came back home and I was dead, and now my legs are a bit dead as well. I need the time to rub it. I think I wish, honestly I wish. But yeah, it was so it was a workout. I came back home, I had some food, and then I took a nap because I was dead. I was so tired and so sweaty as well. Ugh. Because like it's not that warm outside. It was like 14 degrees, but like I get so warm. Honestly. My mom had an issue with her card, and apparently it's just an issue with her card, so they're going to send her a new card. But at first the person at the bank thought it was like a problem of like last month, like they were at like the like maximums they could spend in a month, and I had to explain to my mom that they are indeed like maximums on bank accounts, even if you still have money in the bank account. And I was like, oh. And the thing that was a bit like embarrassing, quote unquote, is that I had to explain that to her in front of the banker lady. It's just like, I don't understand why I can just spend money. And I'm like, you've had a bank account for so long. What do you mean you don't know this? like, granted, I get that you didn't hit it that much, but like, and that's good, but like, why do you not know how a bank account works even though you've had one for so long? I'm begging you, please, to learn how shit work. Ugh. And she was doing not that many efforts as well. Like, basically, the lady was like, oh, it's just like that, and so it should be now, it should be fine. So we went and we tried to get out like money from the till, and it wasn't working. And I had to do it twice because my mom just did not look at the fucking thing. Because I don't remember what I was doing, but basically I was looking away or like responding to something on my phone. I don't remember, but I was half doing the tell for her and half like just doing my thing. And I was like, because I didn't expect it to not like work, because the lady was like, it's going to work. And so I do the thing for her halfway because she's half like not paying attention. She could be doing it herself. I don't know why she's just not doing it. And so it doesn't give out the money, and I'm like, oh, is it a problem with the ATM? That's just, ATM was what I was waiting for, not till. I think till doesn't work, but it's just the ATM doesn't have like the bill that we're asking, or is it like something else? So we redo it, and that time I read it and it's like, oh yeah, you can't because you've like spent too much, whatever. And so we go back and the lady's like, I don't understand why, we'll send you a new card, blah blah blah. But yeah, I was like, why are you doing zero effort in this whole thing? Ugh. It's so tiring. Sometimes it really feels like talking to a wall, honestly. Yeah, it was also 2.5 hours of, 3-4 hours of talking to my mom, so I spent a little bit of time on my phone, but it was mostly just talking to her. Something that was a little bit funny to me is like, she was like, do you know what you want for her birthday? Because it's coming up. And so I was like, well, because we talked about her birthday, because my brother sent her a happy birthday text. Her birthday is Saturday. So not the right month, not the right day. And I was like, oh yeah, it's easy for me because my birthday is like 1 month and 1 day after yours. So it's easy, like, it's an easy like thing to remember her birthday because like I have a memory thing. And she was like, so she was like, oh yeah, what do you want for your birthday? And I explained to her I wanted a PC, at least parts of a PC, because I know it's really expensive, blah, blah, blah. And my mom just, not even asking how much is it, was like, oh no, we'll get it for you. It'd be like your birthday and Christmas. Like, it's fine. We'll get it for you. And I was like, we'll see. I'll have to ask for a budget, like how much my dad is okay for spending and stuff. Like it kills me that she's like, oh no, yeah, we'll do it for you, whatever. When you're not the one to take care of the budget and you're not the one I have to ask for the money. Why are you so sure? You're not even asking me for whatever. Oh, it's always a whole thing with her, honestly. And then she was being like nice and stuff, and she was like, we can go to the big library thing we have, and she was like, oh, we can go there after like when the card is fixed. Yeah, good intention, wrong thought process is a lot of time what she's about, honestly. She was like, oh, we can go to the big like bookshop. It has a bunch of stuff, but it's primarily a bookshop after, like spend some money, whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, it's fine, I don't really need anything, but I'll look around if there's anything. And then when we came out of the bank, so the card hasn't been fixed, she's going to get a new one. So that takes a little bit of time, of course. She was like, I'm so sorry, I can't get you anything. And I was like, I told you, I do not need anything. I have nothing. If I really need to, I will find stuff to buy in that shop. But like, there's nothing like I need or whatever. And she's like, I don't know if there's anything you need. I'm sorry, I can't give it to you. I'm like, I told you, I don't need shit. And she's like that all the time. She will complain or like ask about something, not listen to the answer, and then be sad when she can't like do it or whatever, and then apologize. Like she kept being like, oh, if you want I can get up and we can walk so you don't have to push me in the wheelchair. And I'm like, I prefer pushing you in the wheelchair. Please listen to me when I speak to you. It's always like that. It's very, very tiring. It's a lot of being patient and, having to repeat yourself. I broke to her a big news today, which was that I have autism and that it's very likely that my dad also has autism. Which I think was a little funny. um, for some reason, she was like, oh, she keeps saying that when we talk about my childhood or my brother's childhood or whatever, like when we were kids. She always says, I didn't see it, or maybe I didn't want to see it. It always makes me laugh because I'm like, what do you mean? Because like it's like you weren't trained to see any of these things. You made zero research. Like, granted, you didn't really try because my brother was had diagnosis for like a few stuff, so she should have been looking into shit, but she didn't. And a lot of stuff like the trans things and whatever, like that I get, like she didn't know shit, and that's like, I don't blame it on her to not know earlier. Like, if your kid's going to hide something from you, you're not going to have to guess, you know, like you can't force it out of them. And a lot of times she says that thing of like, oh, I didn't know, we did so bad by you and your brother because we didn't know that, but also we didn't want to know. And I'm like, it's a weird, like, victim blamey roundabout way to say shit. And I was like, it's okay, it's fine, I don't care. Like, things are done. I did my research on all of those things now. Oh god, I broke it to her now that I've been using the internet and like making content online since I was 11. And she was shocked. She was like, what do you mean you've been making content on like 20 different apps since you were like 11 years old? And I was like, surprise! Hi. Been creating shit since I was small. And same, like, we're talking about, because like she very innocently said, because like we roundabout topic about the fact that I don't drink, I don't take anything, whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, but like your generation, they don't really drink that much and shit. And I was like, okay, if you say so. I was like, Mom, ever since I was in primary school, I always knew people that drank around me. I was pretty much always the only one that didn't drink, or like one of the rare ones that didn't drink in every situation, in every class. Like, it's a me thing, it's not a generation thing. You have to learn that people still drink vodka. Like, this hasn't changed. Oh. She was so shocked. She has a very, not strict, but like narrow, but not in the like, I mean a little bit in the conservative way, but like not really. I don't mean it like that. More in the like, I don't really look for stuff and then I get surprised by how the world is because I don't do any research kind of thing. And it's always like, always makes me a little sad because you can look up stuff, you can like learn information and try to get more understanding of things, and like outwardly and expressively not doing that and then getting surprised because you on purpose didn't look up stuff always makes me a bit sad, honestly. It's kind of like it's played for ignorance. It's, I don't want to know, so I won't look it up, and then when the information comes to me, I can pretend I was surprised. And I don't like that that much, honestly. I knew a few people that did that, and I've always been a bit like about it, because I'm like, this isn't this is just another way to turn a blind eye to issues in the world. And even when it's on smaller things, because then it leads to bigger things. It's always like details and stuff, but she also like asked me a bit about AI because she's like scared by it, and she was like, what do you think about it? Like, do you use it at all? And I did my whole like very anti-AI spiel, and she was like, I'm reassured that like you're telling me all that because I'm very scared about it, but I didn't know if I was scared because it's new or if I was scared because it was actually like something bad. And I was like, no, that one is bullshit. That one you... She was like, I opened ChatGPT once to see and ask literature question and he didn't know much, and I was like, I am not surprised. I was like, I'm not surprised. Oh. At least that's good. She's not getting like sunk into the AI thing, but she's also kind of very like not anti-technology, but like on purpose not good at technology. Like she doesn't try to learn, she doesn't try to do anything, so I'm not that surprised, but at least that's good. But yeah. And then I came home and Nan very, very kindly is helping me. I mean, he's just doing the entire work. I'm not doing shit. List of everything that I need for a PC. Very, very sweetly. So that's very nice. Because I was like, hey, can you help? And then I did like this huge list of things and like 3 different setups. It was like, you can mix and match. We can relook at it later when there's sales and stuff. Very, very sweet. Okay. This is reworked background. I have a few stuff I need to add before I'm finished with line art because I wanted to do it off stream and then I ended up not having time because, like I said, I was very busy today and yesterday I was too tired, so I didn't work. At least I worked on other stuff and then I was too tired to continue the sketch. So I'll do that now. There's just a few things I want to add because it's not busy enough. Namely just the red lines. You essentially asked me to nerd out. I was very happy to do so. Yeah, but still, it's still very kind of you. It's still very nice. And I'm still very appreciative of it. Why is that like this? Okay, I'll do it. I'm still very, very appreciative. Wait, there's a... I opened Pinterest and it's the most Helen spread I've seen, so I need to send it to the group chat. Here we go. Gotta let the... Gotta nerd out from time to time. Radiator... I did really go, nerd out, little guy. I don't know shit. Have fun. God. That's, you know, that's the bad thing about having friends that live far away, is that I can't just like be like, hey, have baked goods. Because I was thinking about that, I was like, oh, sucks. Oh, that's not the assisted layer. Oh, my bad. Here we go. Here we go. But I shall see Helene soon, because she's coming for the start of December, so I'll be able to give her baked goods, so you know, that's at least good, and of course for Christmas as well. But I'll find a way to repay how I can. Oh. I don't know if it's a German thing or not. Oh, that'd be funny. I'll have to ask a few questions later about that. I was saying that I was sad that the bad thing about having friends be far away is that I can't repay them with baked goods, because like I'm like, this would be a very like, thank you for this service, have a brownie for like Nan helping me with the PC. But since you're here soon, Helen, I'll be able to give you baked goods, because it'll also be for your birthday, so. Because last year I made cookies for Helene, and nothing's keeping me from making some this year. And I'm going to try to make, for Christmas, because I asked Helene and Deke, and they said they were both into that. I'm going to try to make tiramisu brownies. So like brownies with on top like a tiramisu cream layer, and like some biscuits in between. Hi Sunny! How are you? I have a 3D model to share if you want to see Colin. And there's no complaining. Please go for it. Please do. Please go for it. And then I was realizing that I don't know if Nan has any friends that are very Mediterranean. And if that's a very German thing, you know, Helen, what we talked about with gift sharing and like gift giving, and the way we act with like paying for food and paying for gifts and whatever. And the way we're very almost competitive about that. And I was like, oh, I'll need to ask that, because if not, it's going to be a bit aggressive. Because I don't know if it's the same in Germany. Hup, hup. I'm checking if I got the... here we go. Oh, the November is so cute. The November pet is so cute. I always get the fucking pets in advance. I'm so lucky. From Sunny. So pretty. I'm like keeping... I'm always like, fuck, I can't say anything about it, and I'm sad. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I was talking about this with my mom, and I told her, actually, because Evan is from the south, his logic is the same as us. Yeah! That's Southern French, same shit. Italian, same shit. It's that same energy, honestly. Let me see. I'm reading My Little Pet Shop tea now. There's tea in the My Little Pet Shop custom community, and I'm being served it. God. No, you're not annoying about it. No, you're not annoying at all. I like having the insides. God. It does look something. But you know. I'm just re-going back and forth between like the model and the text conversation, and just the last message from Sunny being, who cares, I guess I hate this community. In all caps. Kills me. Literally stole an already made model and added for like I hate everyone. That's so shit to do. Ugh. We are a community of gossip girls. I have been told I have been elected. I have this very fortunate and unfortunate things where I get to have all the gossip, but then I'm not allowed to obviously say the gossip about certain thing, about certain people, whatever. Because, you know, that's how gossip works. But I love sharing gossip, and so it is a hard price to pay about gossip and loving gossip, is that then sometimes you can't share it again, and it's sad. But also I enjoy having all of it. A Hasbro model. Oh, okay, yes. I'm just like, oh, I guess today is fine again. Fuck y'all. God, that is still sitting. Yeah, true. Especially if you don't like specify it, being like, hey, this is the base I used or whatever. Like, ugh. Like using a base is fine as long as like you say you've used the base and you credit it correctly. And the person, I mean, in this case it's Hasbro, so it's a corporation, so it's different. But like, if you take it from an artist, the artist is fine with it as well. I love to get on a call with everyone in chat to talk about it, but I can't have it in here on paper. That's very valid. Don't worry. Up. Does that look okay? Yes. Everyone visits Hasbro base with this person will sell them with that. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's an issue. That's a big issue. You shouldn't do that. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I didn't get the selling part. Okay, that's good. That's done. I feel like I maybe need to like... Yeah. Then you. Oh, yeah. I was like, why aren't you working? It's not on. Ugh. Also, I don't know much about, you know, 3D and 3D paints and stuff, but the render also wasn't great. If we're being honest, like, no wonder you have to steal to make your stuff. Because it's just a screenshot. I am fuming. Yeah, I know it's a screenshot, but it still doesn't look like when you do your render and like paint overs and stuff when on 3D, it always looks so nice. And theirs didn't look that good. With a few like rules I got taught in like sculpture class and shit and painting class, and I'm like, oof, none of them applied in here. Oh, okay, I see. I used the wrong term. Ah, okay. Yeah, it means painting over the 3D, you know, model. Up. The paint, yeah. Rendering in 3D is where you have the computer calculator, the light bounces off. Oh, yeah. I see. There's a few memories I have from being flatmates with someone who did 3D coming back to me. God. It's so, like, it's harder because obviously we were speaking French when I was living with that person. So, like, I have the terms a little bit, like, I know a few things, but because I'm used to saying them in French or hearing them in French, I didn't make the connection in English that, of course, it's the same term. Because saying render in French is like, oh yeah, that's obviously only for that. Which is what I do, and I tried something different with the latest one, and I sent you because I thought it would look cooler, but it seems I don't even have to render. Oh no. At least I do all this for me, but goddamn, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about 3D work, but what I know is that it's pain and suffering and gives back very little. You find it so rewarding? Oh, that's good. Oh, okay, good. I mean, yeah, you kind of have to love it to make it your job and everything. It just seems people don't have eyes or taste. I mean, often true, to be fair. Often true. It's always a little sad when that's what's nice with having other friends that do the same thing as you do, because it's always a little, at least a little bit painful when you send something to someone and the person doesn't know at all, like, all the work and all the detail you put into something because they don't do the craft. And then you're like, look at this, and they're like, okay, I don't really get it. It's like, okay. Because, like, I'm talking about a fucking, like, 3mm detail I did on one thing for 3 hours, and I'm like, look at the detail. I killed myself doing that. Nice. I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but nice. Oh yeah, I wanted Polaroids in there. Good luck with the December pet. Do you have an idea already? Do you already have a sketch? Nice. Oh yeah, show me. Up. He's giving Monster Inc. Oh, so cute. That's really cute. That's really precious. It's going to look so nice. Oh, I love that. Speaking of render, I really want to have the snow come across our cry, but you know, that's how it is, you know. I get that. I did an illustration for the dating sim that was pretty much all close-up grass, and I wanted to die. But it looks really nice, so you know, worth it. I mean, most of the look illustration, to be fair, because I decided to make an outward Z character, so I had to draw the outdoors 24/7. Ugh. And I don't like drawing the outdoors. Ah, thank you. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I don't like doing backgrounds, but I have to. I have so many to do. But you know, I'm taking my time and I'm making sure I'm happy with everything. Up. Do I need... Oh yeah, I wanted to do tiles, that's fine. Why do I want to do tiles? Why do I hate myself? Tiles, let's see. Oh no. Oh, that could be cute. Oh yeah, but that would be it. Oh no, because I had a flashback of perspective class. Oh hell. Oh, it's fine, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. Because say it with me, we like life to have challenges. Oh no. Okay. Wait, I need my... Here, I need this to make my tiles. It'll be so much easier if I do it like this, so I'm not going to... Up. No. Thank you. I'm not going to go and do something else. If one doesn't suffer for the art, then what's the point? I don't know, maybe happiness. Like, it's the thing with art, I feel like you really can't make it a job if you don't either have a masochistic style, either have a masochistic side, or really, really, really love it. Cause like, so much of it is pain. There you go. And that, ladies and gents, is how you make tiles very quickly. Up. Oh, I need to take out the assisted layer. There we go. I saw, I was very happy because I saw, like, we had yesterday, I think, or like today, it was announced, Sexiest Man Alive for 2025. And result for 2025 is Jonathan Bailey, which is cool. I do think he deserves that title. But, more importantly, it is the first time we have an out gay man as Sexiest man alive, and I think that is really, really cool. And I'm very happy for that. Because fuck yeah. And the shoot was really cute. They gave him a puppy. So cute. I said that I don't know them, but that's cool. Yeah, he was in... I mean, his most well-known role now is... there's two of them. There's his Fieldo, I don't know his name, Fierro in Wicked, in the movie Wicked, and he's in Bridgerton. That's his like big roles, but he's done. I really want to watch it. a short series TV show which called Something Strangers, I think. Wait, with another out gay star. That looks really sad, but really good. Jonathan Bailey. Let's see. Oh, he's also in the new Jurassic Park movies with in the Jurassic World stuff, like the more recent one. Yeah, Rebirth. Fellow Travelers is what I want to watch. And he's gay with what's it called? What's his name? Matt Bomer. Famously, Matt Bomer was potentially put in the hat to become Superman instead of Henry Cavill, but that didn't happen because he's gay. Isn't that fucking lovely? So, you know, I like him. And then he's done a lot of stuff, but those are his most like known roles, and like he's exploded very recently thanks to Bridgerton and then Wicked, and Fellow Travelers also. Those are the three big that like he exploded for, and the Jurassic World movies, obviously. Superman can be gay outside of a movie, exactly, and it pains me because he's literally Henry Cavill, but better looking, and if he wasn't a fucking asshole, he would have been perfect. And it's really cute because they did, of course, press for Fellow Travelers with Jonathan Bailey, and Jonathan Bailey kept calling him his Superman, and that was really cute. That was really sweet. It was really nice. And that man, like, has the Superman look. Like, there's no reason. Fucking, I hate Henry Cavill, and this made me hate him even more. Fucking hate Henry Cavill. Here you go, it's better. But yeah. Or at least it wasn't like, you know, outwardly said that that's why he didn't get the role. But it was implied. It was very much implied. So, you know. But yeah, and Jonathan Bailey's a very pretty guy, so I'm very happy with him on the cover. That's a really good choice for the year, I think. Let's go. And it's really cool to have the first openly gay sexiest man alive. I don't know if there's many of them that have been like put as sexiest man alive like of the year and then later came out. I don't really know. I don't know what the list is. I don't really care, usually. I don't really watch, whatever. I usually, like, get the news and I'm like, okay, and I move on. But this made me happy because I was like, yeah, let's go. Because I think that Hugh Jackman might have been it one year. And lots of people love to say that he's gay, but he's not out, so, you know, straight until proven innocent. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know if there's anyone that could have come out until. Speaking as a fan, V from BTS has been in gay clubs on his own accord, so I'm just saying. Yeah, but you can also go to a gay club and not be gay. He's been in those lists sometimes. Oh, in the list of the ones of like, oh, that one is definitely gay. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. It's, you know, it's kind of a Dan and Phil situation in my head, always. It's like, I don't care how many, like, yeah, that's not common. Yeah, for sure, for sure. To me, it's kind of like the Dan and Phil situation. It's like, Was it very, very likely that they were a couple and just hiding it the entire time? Yes. But until the thing is out, and if it ever is out, because of course no one like owes anyone anything, I'm going to act as what the person says they are. Yeah, I know you agree. It's so frustrating to see people wanting to force to out others, like, ugh. Like, leave them alone. The one that really hurt was, what's his name? Kit. Fuck, I can't find his last name in my head. I have the last name of his character, but that's not going to be his name. You. Kit Connor. Here we go. Kit Connor. Because he got like fucking outed violently. Not outed, but like forced to come out quite violently by the Heartstopper fandom when the first season came, after the first season came out, as bi. Even though he wanted to, like, he wasn't ready to come out, and he was like, well, y'all have bullied me into doing, so like, be proud, whatever. And he was so young when that happened as well, so that's really like sad. It just bothers me when there are certain people, certain someone else in BTS is gay because of their own prejudice and stereotypes. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, everything is always like just profiling, and usually profiling of people that aren't even in the communities. So it's like all this straight women that are like, well, Hugh Jackman is definitely gay because he sings show tunes and likes dancing and like has done musicals. It's like, none of these things make you gay. Like, he could very well be gay. Like, if he is, I'm happy for him, whatever. Like, I'm sorry for his ex-wife to have been in like a weird marriage if that's the case, but like, you can't just like decide he's gay because he is stereotypically doing stuff that are considered gay. Fans usually point out at the higher pitched Jimin or hyper J-Hope as being gay because I guess, yeah. It's so tiring. We always know. No, you don't. Yeah, they're too happy for me, whatever. Ugh. Yeah, this, I need to correct this one. And like, what about the one that goes to the club? I guess not him, because y'all find him attractive. Like, I can't. Yeah. It's just also stupid, honestly. It's just childish. And a bit of bully behavior, like... Something that's happening now, because now they're out of the clubs as gay, is people are like, being like, oh my god, Dan has to be trans because he has like a persona that's femme and he's done... and he will wear makeup for the Halloween video and a skirt. And it's like... You realize you're doing the entire same bullshit you forced him to come out as gay for, and he was like terrified of coming out for like 15 years because of that bullshit. You realize you're doing the exact same thing with his gender now. Like, fuck off. Yeah, gay men do that a lot too. For like, a lot of gay guys do drag and aren't trans at all. Like, a lot of trans women start with drag, but that doesn't mean all drag artists are trans. Like, yeah, exactly, people do stuff without being labeled. It's so tiring to see people like repeat the same pattern again and again and again. Some people are also joking, being like, go back into the closet because they don't like them being a bit gender non-conforming at times. Which is something, I guess. Has the music stopped? Why has the music stopped? Is it just being transitioning or? Oh no, it's just starting a bit longer, I think. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, people can never be doing anything without being labeled. It's so tiring. Yeah, I wish they would, honestly. I really do. Some people have been cheering, though, being like, oh my god, the normies that joined just because they come out as gay are now leaving EP. I get that energy, though. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I respect that. Please leave, indeed. If you can't, like, stand that the guy wears a skirt, leave far away. It's honestly been super fun seeing them out and talking about stuff. Me and Gio now listen to the podcast when they come out. Yeah, same. It's been so fun. I subscribed to their Patreon. And the extra content has been like making my days, honestly. They've put so much already on there. It's so good. My only grief so far is I'm just sad that the hard launch you should honestly, it's worth it. For the amount of money, it's worth it. And also I wanted the card. I wanted the little card. I wanted the little card, so I got the little card. What was I gonna say? Yes, my only grief so far is that like I'm kind of not sad, but like a little bit sad that the hard launch hoodie is not in black, it's in purple. Because I've been kind of wanting new hoodies because the ones I have, there's a few that I really love and I will be keeping, but there's a few that I just kind of keep wearing because they're there and I kind of wish I could retire them. And I'm like, that would have been nice, but it's a pastel like purple hoodie. I know I'm not going to like how it looks on me. And I don't like the shirt. The design feels a bit like, I like the design, but the way it is on the shirt, like the fact that it looks printed, doesn't look like very high quality, so I don't really like it. As soon as it shows a card, I lost my mind. Honestly, it's the thing. That and the like early merch drops or like exclusive merch drops made me subscribe. Because like if not, I would have probably taken like not the free, but like the cheaper tier. I must want the card too. Yeah. Well, you never know. Maybe you'll get like a good amount of money this month or something, and then you'll be able to get that. Oh, yeah, your new hair will be expensive. True. Yeah. The price of being pretty, you know. It's going to look so dope, though. It's going to look so nice. Yeah, because it's until like the 1st of... Or maybe next month then you will be able to. Isn't it like until the 1st of January that you can add? 18 more days, let's go. Yeah, I wanted to add a wind chime. since I have one on my window. I never really see it because it's like under my blinds, but it's there. I want one like that, but not that design. Oh, I could do a little cat maybe. Oh, a plastic one would work as well. Okay. Oh. That's good, that's good. Yeah, I wanted more like just stuff. Ooh, that's a nice living room. Go. Bunch of stuff in there. Yesterday I watched House of Gucci, the movie, and seeing a movie that's 2.5 hours long and not that interesting, even though it was fine, it was just like so long, made me think you should really be giving you should really have like an exam or something to be authorized to make a movie that's like more than 2 hours long. Because some people should not be allowed to give that much to have that much time in their movie. It's really not necessary. You could have had the exact same movie with like 40 minutes less and be fine. You should get a certificate or something to be allowed to make something that long. Be like, okay, are you able to actually do something that long and it's still interesting? Or are you just kind of just masturbating in wanting to make a movie that long because you're allowed to? To be fair, I think... Isn't it that guy that made the movie? Did I misread? Oh no, it is him. Yeah, it's Ridley Scott that made the movie. And like, he's done great stuff, so he probably would have been given the the little thing, the paper, if there was a paper to be getting. But God, I feel like recently his movies have just been bad, because I saw Murder on the Orient Express and that was boring as fuck. I mean, it was okay, it was fine, I guess. House of Gucci was okay, but way too long. That's the two recent ones I've seen. Blade Runner was good. Blade Runner 2049 was really good, honestly. Prometheus was so bad. And then I haven't seen the original Blade Runner, I haven't seen The Martian, I haven't seen Napoleon, but I heard bad things. I haven't seen Alien. I'm sure Alien I would really like. I kind of want to watch it. So I know that's a really good thing is filmography. I'm guessing it's like, because I was going to say maybe it's just with age, but Blade Runner came out the same year as Murder on the Orient Express, so I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he didn't direct Murder on the Orient Express. I feel like that was probably producing credits. Can't get the angle right. Ah, that's volts and then theme, okay. I was like, what theme is that? Okay. Will I be fine if I just don't add anything on the table? I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be okay. I just need to fill in what I want to be in the in these here and in the Polaroids under, and then I'll be fine and I can start doing colors. Good. Okay. What do I want to put in the paintings? Oof, this is definitely your choice. God, it's too ugly. No. I was like, I could make a Discord Elysium reference, but actually no. It's a bit out of place to make a Discord Elysium reference. Kind of makes something that's very like living room. happy though, because with today done, that was the hard part of my week, so now I can go on for the fun stuff. That'll be good. Okay, that works. That could work something like that, yeah. Oopsie. Oh, I'm on another layer, that's why. There we go. Yeah, and I need one more pseudo artistic thing you'd find at IKEA. Okay. And with that's line art done. Now the decision of I have to remember where's my list thing? Here it is. No, don't fall. Thank you. Up. There we go. So, backgrounds. Sometimes I have nice handwriting. So, MC's apartment. I need to do a day version. Probably need an evening version as well. And a night version. For the living room. I'll also need the kitchen for one specific thing. And do I want to use a bedroom? No, I'll just use the living room, because I was like, technically some of the living room stuff I need the bedroom more than the living room, but I'll take the lazy option and just not do the bedroom, because I don't think I'll need it for anything else. So I'm fine with that. Up. Here we go. Up. Bye-bye. So then, I'll just do basic colors, and then oh, actually I have something to add. And then once I'm done with the basic colors, I'll just add lighting as well too. to make it the different parts of the day. Maybe easier like that. There we go. Vinyls. Oh. And you can stay empty, I don't care. Spend enough time. Okay, kinda want like beige, creamy walls. Yeah. Here we go. For that, the ground will be this because I decided so. Oh fuck, I don't know exactly. Be around here? Probably. Yeah, it works. Okay. Do you see the ground anywhere else? Yes, here. And here. And here. Here we go. Okay. Background. Kinda want that'd be nice, like dark blue tiles and white. That'd be pretty. Then kind of a yellow, white. Those are the rest of the tiles. Oh, I realized I'm going to have. Oh, I'll have to use the tiles again for illustrations. Because there's one in the kitchen, but that's fine. That's okay. That's alright. That's okay. That's alright. That's okay. You're a monster, just a human. You made a few mistakes. It's alright. It's okay. That's alright. It's okay. I'm kind of proud of myself though for one thing. When I was like walking my mom back to from the bank, is that there's a specific like I went the way I went and the when I went back, I didn't take the same route because I was like, oh, this route should have less pavements because pavements under wheelchairs, not great. And so I was like, oh, this way should have less pavement. We should try this. And my mom was like, yes, it should be less paved. And I was like, let's go. And it's a way that like I don't get lost, but there's a big turnabout in the middle, and I never know which like road I'm supposed to take when I take it. Like I know where I'm supposed to go out to be on the right street, but I always get confused and I have to usually go back and forth between one or two streets being like, wait, which one is it? And this time I went, okay, it's this one, and I went there and it was the one I wanted, and I was very happy about that because it gets confusing. Because like when I'm in front, I'm like, because basically it's like this, right? Where you have like all of these. It's not that many, I don't think, but it's kind of like the energy. And you come from here, and so I want to go here. But by the time I'm here, I don't remember how many I have to go, and I'm like, wait, which one is it again? Because I don't remember exactly what they look like. So I'm always like confused. Because there is like a way to know which one is the good one, because the street I want to go in has like a huge church, but by certain angles you can't really see the church unless you start going down that road. So I'm always like a bit confused of like, wait, am I in the right street? Is it the one after? Is it this one? And thankfully it was the right one, so I'm very happy about that. GG me. You'd think I'd be better at knowing where the fuck I'm going since I've lived here for so long, but no. I've like, the last few years, I've made a lot of people visit this town, and every time we'd go to a certain like big kind of like foresty park thing, and one time we didn't even go there because it was the person I was bringing, because I couldn't find it again. So we just did like a big walk, and I was like, well, we never got there. Because I don't know where it was. Yay. Funnily enough, that was the last person I brought there as well. So like the first 2 times we went with other people, I found it, but the third time I didn't, apparently. Happens, you know. I'm going to make a blue kitchen. Oh, that should be on another layer. Because I gotta do... Yeah, I'll be easier if I do that like that. Kind of want that, yeah, specifically that brown. So we can do callbacks afterwards. Gotta keep a cohesive color theme. Hop. Here we go. Little terracotta pots. I hate terracotta pots because the texture is like hell. But you know, it looks cute, so. Up. Honestly, baked clay without like a varnish on it is my worst nemesis. When I lived in the south, it was an issue because so much is like made of that, and I was always like, leave me alone, get me out of here, please. I wanted the coffee table to be orange. Thank you, Nan. It is a very bad texture. It's the same. I don't understand why people don't get that it's literally the exact same as a blackboard. Like, people hate blackboards, but they don't hate that one, and I'm always like, why? It's the same shit. I'm guessing it's because they hate specifically, like, nails on a chalkboard. It's like, yeah, but it's just nails on chalkboard. It's like a bad sound, and I agree, it's horrible. But, like, it's the exact same thing. Like, there was a moment where, when I was with my ex, his mom very sweetly bought us mugs that were like matching mugs. It was really cute. And I could not hold, like, it was one of those, you know, half glazed mugs where like the bottom was like just normal cooked clay and the top was like nice and glazed. And I didn't want to use the mug because I was like, I can't touch, like, if I touch the part that doesn't have the glaze on, it makes me want to leave the earth. I cannot touch this. Then he got 2 new mugs, so you know. You win some, you lose some. Good for him. In general, like, rough textures I don't like. It's the same like in art school when we had to do pastels and charcoal. It was hard because it wasn't like... Thank you. Thank you, everyone supporting me on my hatred. Because basically the way you do pastels, and it wasn't pastels like this that are like oil pastels that are like creamy and soft. It was like dry pastels. And the box was like fucking 90 euros or some bullshit. And I had to buy it because we had to use it for at least a semester. And the way you do pastels, if you're not aware, classically, like when you're classically trained, is... So you put a little bit on your paper, on your whatever, and then you erase it or like blend it with your finger. So you have to feel the texture of it constantly on your hands for an entire day because the class is 8 hours long. And you have to use your hands because the oils from your hands help it mend together. The second we didn't have to use it anymore, because after a certain point in the years, are like either you can use pastels or you can use acrylics. You don't have to use pastels anymore. You can use pastels or acrylics. The second that was the case, I resold my box. I refused to use it. I hated it so much. because there was always like the year underneath you. People from the year underneath you were always like, I'm always interested in buying like a box secondhand because they're going to be less expensive. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Have mine. I don't care. To like someone I knew in the year underneath me. But yeah, it was this like big, huge pastel box of Rembrandt pastels, with a few added ones that weren't Rembrandt, because there were a few they wanted us to have that were Sennelier, I think, because a few colors were like more pigmented. So we had this huge like 2 or 3 tier box and a few added ones. God, my computer is wanting to die right now. And like, you had to buy those. You couldn't get another box because then you wouldn't have the colors the teacher wanted you to have. It was a whole thing. Because some people would get like a smaller box of Rembrandt pastels and then it wasn't the right thing and like the teachers weren't happy. No, it was like it wasn't half pastels, we had like the full set. God, I can't find the box anymore. No, because those are soft pastels. But when there's the ones we had, I feel like that was the ones we had. No, because we had the transparent paper. But yeah, we had a 90 pastel set. For sure. It was one of those boxes. Which, we didn't need all 90 of them. Let's be real, we didn't. But yeah. And then there were a few extra ones from another brand. But like, if you liked pastels, at least you got a good thing out of them. Because they were like cheaper than if you bought them at a regular art store, so. Because we bought them. The art school had a shop inside the school that was attended by students. For students. Which, by the way, except for like the top person that was like really taking care of everything, the students weren't being paid. Which is very bullshit, because they were the one doing all the work, inventory and everything. But yeah, except for 1 or maybe 2, no one was being paid. It's something I would have honestly enjoyed to do, but I didn't because it was like this very specific group of people that did it, and they were all friends together, so it would have been a bit weird, I think. If I had joined. But if I had had a friend there, I would have probably joined. But I did help on doing, because that was also like students doing it. Basically, when you're first year, you can buy a kit that like costs like $200, and it has almost everything you need for the year. It doesn't have the pastel set, it doesn't have the acrylics, but it has everything you need for at least half of the year. So then you need to still spend like fucking bunch of money on like pastels and acrylics later in the year, but it has at least like what you need for like a big chunk of the year. And basically during the summer vacations, the ones that do put together those kits are also students that come and help. So that are the students from the shop that come and help. And you could like sign up to also come and help and stuff, and I did that for a year, and it was quite fun, honestly. It's just like doing little packs and stuff, and I like organizing shit, so it wasn't too bad. The only bad thing, quote unquote, was that like the bags were like plastic bags, so I was holding the plastic bags in my hand, and it hurt my hands so bad because I had them like being really heavy and stuff. It wasn't great. But except for that, like, it was fine. I like doing that kind of stuff, so I don't mind. It was, I think I told that story before, but it was kind of funny though, because the day we came back to do those was also apparently the day that the teachers had like a comeback party of like, hey, it's going to be the new year. And so we were going through, because it was like this big central hall, and then you had like doors on the side. So we were going through the hall, and at the end of the hall, you see like a big table with like a tower of champagne. Like a tower of glasses and like champagne bottles on the sides, and you're like, and that's what the teachers, as like a welcome back party thing, so you know. And wine bottles also, I think. And fun fact, the wine and champagne bottles are from the crops from the family that has the school, because it's a very weird, I don't want to say incestuous because that's not like cool, but, and that's unfair, and that's, you know, not great for actual incest victims, but it is, it was a bit like weird where like the family had the school, and they also had like vineyards, and they also had all these things, and only people in the administration, like at high levels in the school, were people from the family. Like the dad was the ex-director, headmaster, sorry, of the school. The new one was the son, and the daughter was like the vice headmaster. Like, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. And the only people that were teachers were either people that like helped build the school 25 years ago, or ex-students. They had no one that was outside of the school, that hadn't had any contact of the school prior, work at the school. For like teachers and stuff. I don't know for administration. I'm guessing administration, you can't really do that, but it was a whole thing. Feels a bit brainwashy, if you want my opinion. But also, it wasn't the worst in that kind of environment that I've seen. And also, it is not uncommon, from what I've heard and what I've seen, for French art schools to have that kind of environment where it's very like almost cultish. So, you know. I've heard very much way worse tales about similar environments, and I am very happy I wasn't in those. Mine was a moderate cult environment. Also, I feel like I've mellowed out from a lot of the criticisms I had about my school, but I feel like that's just with, you know, time. I know that when I was in it, I was a lot harsher. So, you know. I think it's also because I had the opposite experience to a lot of people, which is that for a lot of people in my school, funnily enough, I kind of had a similar thing with high school, where like for a lot of people, the first year of high school is harder than like a lot of the other years because you get used to like harsher stuff. But like for me, my middle school was so shit that like my first year of high school was pretty much like just like freebies. I feel like it's a little bit similar there, where like my first year of art school was horrible, but for a lot of people, for most people, the worst year is the second year, and the third year then is a little bit chiller. But for me, my worst year was definitely first year because it was all technical. It was all like just 100% technical, 100% technique, all that, and that's something I lack. I am not very good at technical shit. I'm better now, like I can do portraits and shit that aren't too bad, but at the time I was really bad. That's always kind of a thing that's been hard for me through art school and why my grades weren't as high as other people. And third year was pretty much all just your imagination, using of course what you learn in first and second year. And second year was kind of a mix of both. But third and second year, if you've passed the first year in that school, second and third year, you can go through them. You can do them. If you manage to not want to rip out your school. And since I had the luck of, even though I didn't have the best grades, always working really fast, I'm a bit slower now because I let myself take more time to do stuff. And also I feel like it's very different because I was in an environment where I had like classes that were 4 hours long or 8 hours long. And I rarely like sit and work for like 8 hours straight anymore. So obviously, yeah. So like I would finish pretty much always my stuff during class time, except for like animation, because animation takes a lot more time. So I didn't have the issues that a lot of people had, which was too much workload at home, and then feeling overwhelmed with work and not being able to keep up, and then dropping out. Because I was doing everything in class, and mistakes that a lot of people made was, oh well, they're giving us an extension, so I'll take the extension and I'll do that. And that's not the color I wanted. Even though it's not like I have the extension because I really don't have the time to finish it in class. It was like, oh, well, if we have an extension, I'm not going to finish it in class. Like, there were so many people that I was seeing not doing the work in class and just like doing whatever and then complaining we didn't have time to finish something. And I'm like, you weren't doing it during the hours during the day given to you to do it. You're not allowed to complain about this. Honestly. And for some people, it was, of course, like, I was very privileged. I didn't need to work on the side while I was going through school. I know that there were some people that needed to and still dropped out because of that. And honestly, that's very understandable because the amount of work they ask of us, I think, is very hardly doable if you have a work on the side. I feel like it's really, really, like, intense. So that, like, people that dropped out because of that is honestly more than understandable. And some people dropped out because, like, it was too much pressure, it was too much work. So, like, quite a lot of people dropped out during the second year. But even though I'm not the most technical artist of all, I am spiteful. Is one thing that I am. And if everyone is screaming at you, you can't do this, I will try my darndest to not let go. I'm like, I don't fucking care. I'm going to get my diploma. I don't give a fuck. So yeah. I got my diploma out of spite. What you gonna do about it? But like third year was probably the nicest year as well because since it was all imagination, even though some stuff, like teachers were like, yeah, you don't have the skills there yet or whatever. or like this and this could be improved on. A lot of my illustration teachers, because we had multiple illustration teachers, were like really encouraging and very much like the energy of, we see what you're doing and it's interesting and it's like something to work upon. And to me, like, that's so much more important to have that, and then you can work on your skill and get better. Like, perspective, all that can always get better. Rather than like have perfect technical skills but have no idea. I feel like that's like, that way is so much more important, in my opinion. And it was honestly like probably some of the most rewarding stuff I've ever lived through, to have teachers and like people that like are professional of the industry look at me and be like, that's interesting, that's something to work upon. Even if I didn't have the best grade in the class, like, it was still very flattering. It was nice. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting good feedback for the first time in 3 years. In that kind of environment, it's fucking priceless, honestly. Kind of want to make it all very brown and like comforting. I think that'd be nice. I don't know why a lot of people seem to have like an issue with the color brown, especially Disco Elysium. I don't know who in Disco Elysium has an issue with the color brown, but like, I like it. It's nice. It's comforting. There was a movie I watched recently that had a lot of very orange and brown lighting, and like everything was kind of like those colors and very warm. It was like so nice. It felt like a warm hug. Oopsie. Here we go. We were talking about color and how we work with color and stuff with Zekis the other day. because he's been working a lot in black and white, and then being like, it's so annoying to then add color. And I'm like, I agree. From black and white, it's hell. I never work in black and white because I don't like it. I had to in art school, and I was like, never again. I might get into it back at some point, but like the thing with black and white is usually you do that to make sure your values are right before you add color, and I just kind of, I'm fine. I feel like my values are fine usually, so I don't really mind that. And I like working directly in color. And so we were talking about that with Zeke, and Zeke was like, yeah, I've been really enjoying working in black and white and then adding the colors and stuff, but adding the colors is so annoying. And so I sent them like the way you're quote unquote supposed to do it classically, because that's what my art school years were for. That's why my digital arts that's in art school was for. And I also had saved deep into my Twitter bookmarks a post from an artist I really love that talked about how they made their what's it called? Color scales? No. Gradient maps. And gradient maps, if you're not aware, basically it's a thing that you can do on a lot of software, but also on Procreate. And what it will do, why is my camera lagging so much? And what it will do is basically, if you have an image in black and white, it will put color on top of it and like adjust it already to the colors to what you want it to be in, what the darkest should be, the lightest will be, and whatever. For example, I never know how to really do it because I did it once or twice to try it out, and I was like, I don't know. It's somewhere, it's here and here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I can gradient map because I don't have color. But let's say, as an example, really quickly, I make like this black, this gray, this white, and this like a dark gray. Let's see. Here we go. If I then put a gradient map on top of that, it will automatically put the colors of whichever map that they have to those things. And you can also make your own, obviously. Those are just examples they have. Oh my god, it's a bi flag. And so that's like a very quick and easy, not quick and easy, but like that's a way to adapt black and white and make it color, basically. And so apparently he's been having fun with that, and I'm excited to see. And that almost, like that technique almost makes me want to try to do black and white because it looks fun. And since it's an artist that I really look up to that does it, I'm always like, oh, I'm interested a little bit. And they have some really pretty gradient maps on Procreate already put in. So it's cool. And you can really try stuff with that.
It makes me so happy when everything is color coordinated. Is it realistic? No, I don't care. It makes me happy. You will have a really nice, like, 60s orange and brown living room. Ha! Let's go and see. Is it 60s or 70s? I think it might be 70s. I might have mixed them up. Hmm. Maybe more brown like that. Let's see. I need that brown to be different. Need to be lighter. Yeah, it's better. something like that. Yeah. More like hey. Kind of thing. Maybe a bit. No, I like that more. Be right back.
Sorry, I'm back. Took a little snack break. Might mute myself to snack some more when I'm not talking. I had dinner, but I'm hungry. I need to change my background image because it's... As much as I love him, it is a very blurry fucking picture. It's so pixelated.
You don't recognize that iconic trio? That I have to make very small and can't add much details to. Yeah! It's huge, you know, and it's okay. Also, look who's here. That haven't... And also, of course. I'm like, I had time to draw the turtle last time, like in the sketch, in the line art, add the colors. I was like, no one's seeing my stuff. I'm so sneaky. Yeah, I told you I'd put you somewhere. for the money.
I need to put a bear somewhere in. I should put a bear somewhere for fun as well. It's also sent money. Always sneaky. Always gotta be sneaky.
I've been on this shelf for so long. This is so funny. Bébou. Bébou. Yeah, you said Clark, but I thought you were making a joke. I thought you were making a joke. Because I wasn't, that's the like wedding outfit, so I was like, yeah, it's a similar like vibe to the Clark. I'm not far away. Zick is just here. I was like, but why him? Because it's me. We're all on the same little shelf. Look. When you look at it that way, we're very close. Initially, I thought that the person with me was you, and then I was like, wait, the hair, that's Juno, so then where is Evan? I'm just near, I'm so close. Yeah, I can't put like pop culture shit in there, because, you know. At least I gotta be sneaky. And there's also a crow here. He's so far away from me. No! He's so close. And look, there's also like a fucking blood moon here, so... Actually, I'll leave that for it. That's nice. I see with sadness. No. Aww. Yeah, I couldn't like do more stuff in. Because I did verse 3 first and then I added verse 2. Yeah, exactly. All the OGs in the one shelf. As it should be. And there's the crow here, and here I put the owl, of course. Did I put references elsewhere? I mean, I put a GameCube, but that's because it's my childhood console in my head. But apart from that, I don't think I put any other references in here.
Yeah, it looks so comfy. I always see throw blankets. I forgot. I did put us together somewhere. Because that's definitely supposed to be you. But I think that's supposed to be Zeke. I think I did one of you two together here. But it's like a cut photo. So, so there's a fourth photo that being Zeke. So I'm here. I'm in the space that doesn't have anything. Because the throw blanket is over. But yeah, the throw blanket looks so cozy. I want one like that. Yeah, full betrayal one. So everyone together. I think what happened, I don't exactly remember. I need to re-see the VOD, but I think what happened was that I drew this one first, and then I was like, fuck, I don't have space to draw the other two, and so I added Juno here, and I was like, it's sad if Juno's alone, so I added Healy next to Juno, and then I made the other rest. I think that might have been how it happened. I am unsure. Yeah, cute. Except from the books. Oh yeah, I wanted to add the teddy bear. Thanks. I really love the table too. It looks so nice. I want a table like that. I do love arc doors. They are really nice. I do love myself a good arch door. The Paddington musical is finally in the UK. It looks so cute. I don't know if it's a play or musical. I think it's a musical. It looks so flipping cute. It was really sweet. I saw a journalist like do an interview of the Paddington bear, because it's like, it's a very like intricate thing where it's basically it's someone in a suit, but there's another actor voicing him, and the face is like an animatronic that will move reacting to the actor's lines and stuff. And like, it was really sweet because Paddington is such like a monument in the UK that and it's been for so long. It's like a book and then movies and stuff. And the reporter, which was like a full-grown man, got really emotional just talking to the Paddington Bear and just seeing him like walk towards him. Got really, really emotional. It was really sweet to see. I've only seen the name for the run. I'm planning on watching. I don't know if they'll do a filmed version of it. I haven't seen the movies, so I don't know. I just thought it was really cute. Like, the animatronic looks really good. I mean, of course, it's like a mix between puppetry and actual, like, animatronic, because there is someone in the costume, but, you know. Which is really cool as well, because, like, someone who has a disability, above disability of, like, never really grew. And so she is a very, like, small woman. And she's able to play Paddington, which is really cool. Because obviously an adult would be too tall to play the bear. So it's cool that opened an opportunity for a disabled performer to play the bear. I know, right? That's really cool. Apparently, it's very magical and very good. So I hope it is the case and people are having fun watching it, because that does look like a really nice production. But yeah, it was. I've seen that video. I believe the emotional one. Yeah, very much so. Like, it's very sweet to see that like full-grown, like 30, 40-year-old, more 40, I think he was, 40, 45-year-old man get like really emotional at seeing the Paddington Bear walking towards him, and he was like, I need a minute, I need a second. It's so sweet. I don't know if I really have like a childhood. Oh no, I do. Like, I saw videos at the Muppet Museum with like the original Muppets in, and I got emotional just watching the video. I was like, if I was there, I would get destroyed emotionally. I'd be just like staring at fucking Gonzo in his glass thing, and at Kermit and everyone for hours. I'd be just like, I don't want to leave. Those like mean so much. Because the way they arranged it as well, and the way they did the museum is like really sweet and nice and curated. And so it's very much like... and the person put a fucking sad song in the background as well. How dare they? So it was really like, whoa. I love how I went, I don't think I have a... And then I was fucking like, flashback, brain explodes about the Muppets, and I was like, oh no, I do have a childhood thing like that. Me too, I was like, yes you do. I don't know when it'll be, because like they're starting the Muppets again. I don't know when it will be though, because Sabrina Carpenter is going to do an episode, and I want to watch that. I want to watch Sabrina Carpenter interact with the Muppets. Give me that, please. You had a full rephase very recently. Yeah, that's true. I still haven't like rewatched any actual episodes, but I really want to. It's such a shame. It's like all on fucking Disney. And also since then, I mean, the new person that voices Kermit and voices the one that since then is great, and it's like still Kermit and stuff, but it is very sad that the original performer passed away. and the creator of the Muppets. Same guy. Yeah, they really left a great legacy behind. Like, I have a few things in my life that I watch back on and I'm like, this fucking built my personality, and it's not even funny how much that's true. And how much of myself I see like in the humor and the way the characters act and the way the people act and the way everything's done. One of them is Dan Howell. One of them is the Muppets. And like I've said it before, but it'd be funny rewatching now, actually knowing who the fucking celebs on the show were. Because I was always like, oh yeah, they're greeting this artist or this musician or whatever. I have no idea who you are. As a small child. I was like, I don't know who you are. But cool that you're here. Like, I knew a few people, but most of them I didn't know who they were. And I gave very little of a shit about all the celeb appearances in the episodes. I was mostly like, I'm kind of waiting for the celeb to leave to have just more pure Muppet content. Yeah, I have the puzzle, and then I'll just have the books and the vinyls. Could just have. Ugh. Hopla. That'll look too much like the wall if I do that, and the blue. This blue specifically. Okay, now the books. Okay. I'll finish doing the base color and then we'll end the stream here. I didn't realize it was already midnight. That's okay. Then next time we can take care of the lighting.
Fuck you. Kaylin has made a game of sending me stuff or sending stuff where she knows I can see them during stream and then watching my reaction and seeing if I react. Oh, you cute. Okay. Dark brown. This is a game where I have to not make patterns out of something that's very easy to make patterns out of, so that the books look like they go together, but also don't look like I just copy and pasted the colors. Oh, okay.
god. I'm excited for when the Game Awards things drop. That'll be fun. Because like I said last year, I will try to stream it, even if it's like in the fucking middle of the night. I'll make a fun VOD. I don't know if people are allowed to stream it though. I don't know. I don't know if people do that. Cause that'd be fun. I want to do that. I want to scream if it's not Clear Obscure that wins best game of the year. Oh, thank you, Bibu. Mwah. Oh, yay! Helen found so quick. Content creators in Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook will also be able to co-stream the show and share it to their audience in real time. Okay, perfect. So I'm able to. Yay! Nice, nice. Yeah, because I remember we talked about that last year, and I did a like, oh, it would be fun if you did that, and I thought it would be fun as well. So let's go. So I'm excited for that. I don't know if anyone will hang out because it's like in the middle of the night, but I'll have a VOD for anyone who wants to watch, so that's fine. And also be in voice chat with the friends and scream at the decisions of people. I think that's very funny. Oh, it's the 11th! Oh my god. I need to write that down. I have my December calendar already up. That's the pen I use. 11th. Let's go. Well, you'll have a rare Thursday stream. There we go. Oh my god, please. Please. I want you and the king in this if it's possible. That'd be like last year, it'd be so fun. I don't know if ZK will do an exception off of his strict sleep schedule. Yeah, it's the same. I don't use that. Okay. So, this is taking so much longer than I thought it would, but backgrounds take a lot of time because I want to be sure that I like it. So finished the base color for everything. So next time we'll do the lighting situations. So I need 3 different, I think. Yeah, 3 different lightings for this one. So good to finishing this goddamn guy. You can do it, Sunny. I believe in you. Nothing. I finished the color, so I'm going to go. But I'll do lighting next time, like I said. So, tomorrow we have Escape Simulator. We'll do the... What did we see? Oh, we were talking because Game Award for this year, I might stream, and I thought that would be fun, and Helen said she might join in VC. And I said, yeah, that'd be fun to have you and Zeki in VC if it's possible. Yeah. We'll see that when it happens in December. Because I wanted to stream the Game Awards then. But yes. I gotta go now. So tomorrow we'll have Escape Simulator, off on Thursday. More of this, but doing the lighting on Friday. Saturday, Celeste, of course, and co-working on Sunday. I will go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow for Escape Simulator. Bye-bye.